Hi, welcome back to LSCS Online Video Tutorials, Part 3 of CCProg 3 or Object P. In the previous video, we talked about how data types and strings work in Java. Now, we're going to be tackling how arrays work in Java. So, as seen in this table, I have is a representation of how arrays work. Array is basically a table of how you're accessing um different variable types through numbers or in the index what you call 0, 1, 2 respectively to HEY. So going back to our code to Eclipse, we have the C here. We have an example of how arrays work in C with one starting when int n is equal to excuse me, int n equals to int n refers to equal to 10, where we how we initialize. Then we have a for loop in how to create. Now I'm gonna create a sample, so I'm gonna call it array sample or new class. So I'm gonna change it. Then we have public static void there, and then I'm going to create an example of an int. Int array in Java is you're gonna create int, then the bracket which symbolizes the array, and then I. Same goes for double array D, char array C, and boolean array B. So this is how you initialize, or how you declare the variables. Now, how you're gonna initialize is first the variable name, which is I in this case, is equal to new int, then the bracket, then the bracket and the number or the size of the array. So same goes for double, char, and boolean. You have to take note that new and the index array or the index size matters because new symbolizes you're initializing a new entity or a new array. Then same goes for the variable size, since that will be the variable size of your array. So this is just one way of how you can initialize a array. So another way of how you can initialize is you can initialize it and at the same time declare it. So give an example. My another example is you can already put the new alongside the declaration part of the array as shown in the previous example. So now I'm going to show you. So if we're going to print I, so int array plus I, then run it. Now what we see is the reference of what the whole array I is. So technically this refers to the variable or to the storage that was placed or created by your computer upon the creation of the array of the I. So now how i's or how all arrays are initialized or accessed, all you have to do is place the black bracket with the index you want to get. So in Java, as we all know, upon initializing, if a variable does not have a specified value, or in this case the array, the int, is going to have a default value of 0. So we're accessing I with the parameter or the index 0, so we get a 0. Now if we're going to give I a number, in this case 1, so I'm placing or creating index 0 equals to 1, index 1 equals to 2, index 3 equals to 4, and etc. So that we could see. So if I were to show how there So going back to how what I previously shown, let's go to the oracle and see the different parameters inside an array. So there you can see the different things that you could use with array, how sort and etc. If you want to change something. So going back here, let's so I'm going to print again and shows you the entity that is an array, the reference value. So stay tuned for the part 2 of the arrays for the next video. See you again.